I Ching Energy Update. Insights for everyday success. Your hexagrams for daily success. This is a weekly I Ching reading for you on how to unlock your daily path to success with the help of I Ching. My forecast for the soon to begin Year of the Wood Snake 2025, and this is week 5. So what I share here is what the energies of the year, the month, and then every single day of the week may bring. What is the energy that is given and what can we best make of it? How to use the energies that are present for our success, our well-being, and our personal path. And you can come back here every day on the day and watch each day's energies again. The chapters are down there in the notes on YouTube. So let's see how we best raise our energies in week 5 according to the I Ching. Well, the year is still 38, integrity. Some call it opposition. I like calling it integrity. Polarizing, division, fire on lake. That's what we're living in. That's what we've been living in for the last year. So it's about how to tolerate the otherness of the counterpart in conflicting times and stay true to yourself. That's why I like to call it integrity, staying true to yourself. Where is your focus? Maybe use this opposition scenario to bring things together. Maybe you are able to bring things together, to prepare in coming into the doing, using this scenario and seeing where the solution might be. And always choose the solution which supports your integrity. Always, always, please. The month is still 17, following Lake on Thunder. How to develop one's own progress through adapting to the existing circumstances. So in this sign, we've got Lake on Thunder, as I said. The firm is able to follow the yielding with delight because the thunder, places itself under the yielding, the lake, the joyous, the delight. And so you are moving with delight, which creates following. So this is a time for fundamental achievement of prevalence and the practice of constancy. And that brings success. There is no blame in that. There's no blame in following. There's no blame in because you have a strength inside. You have no problem placing yourself underneath the yielding. But that will also create trust and following in a very good way. So it's about adjusting to what is. So because all the ifs and whens don't help you in your progress. The question is rather this month, how can I serve? So then you will attract a following. Then you will attract people being interested in what you do. So let's see what every single day brings to us, shall we? Well, we've got Sunday, the 26th of January, and we've got 48 well. So what does the well do for us? The well, if you've followed last week, it's also about renewal, replenishing. It's water on lake. So how the clearing of your own motivation in life lets you create new energy and inspires others. Remember yesterday we did this month we want to create a following. So, but maybe we just want to create a group of like-minded people, and that will be a renewal, inspiration, and replenishing. How does that sound? So the question is that you can ask yourself on the day to day is, with what do you want to inspire others? What's the bigger picture? What's your motivation here? How can you create energy for yourself and for others, therefore? So it's about the planning, inspiring. Maybe it's even your motivation in life. How can you, maybe it's about your why. I don't know. You will know. So on the Monday, how can we raise our energy on the Monday, the 27th of January? We've got 40 relief or liberation solution. So maybe you need a solution for something. So it's how the pressure of old hindrances can be cleared without delay to get back to normality. So maybe there's a pressure of something old, something you want to get rid of, something that doesn't serve you anymore. And want to get rid of that. That would be the day, the Monday. Yes, that would be a good day to get rid of that. It's a fair day, so that's totally fine. Energy is also fair. Get rid of stuff. Letting go of the old and find normality, whatever that might be. Letting go and communicating to the outside that this is what you want to let go of. This is what's not serving you anymore. That will be a great day on the Monday to do that. And then we've got Tuesday, the 28th of January, and we have 31 influence, attraction, wooing. It's lake or joyous on mountain. And remember mountain? It's always looking inside, and lake joyous is about with delight. So joyously looking inside. How alignment and empathy create a strong influence on people, things, and events. You see, there's a pattern already with the following month. So we're on the weeks before, we've been looking inside and finding what we want, what is nourishing us, and all these things. And now in this week, which is, if I'm right, the last week of the following, it comes together. It's about wooing, attracting, creating a strong influence on people, things, and events. And here again, perseverance. So it's similar to the 17 following. Perseverance, bringing opposites together. Oh my God, that's the year energy. So it's communicating to the outside world, contacting, networking, gentle influence. So it seems there is a theme this week to do with networking, communicating, and changing things inside and outside. I hope that resonates with you, because that will be an awesome day to do that on the Tuesday. It's a success day, so it will be successful. So start communicating maybe what you found out and how you want to create that following. How do you want to attract people? What is it that you have to give? What is it that you want to give to the world? Wouldn't that be an amazing insight on the day with the mountain? Yeah, awesome. And on the Wednesday, how do we raise our energy for our own success and other people's success, hence? On the Wednesday, the 29th of January, it's number 16, humility. Why did I write 15? 16 or 15, humility. It's definitely humility, whichever number, so probably 15. Humbling, modesty, be reserved, is earth on mountain. So mountain again, it's about keeping still, not being too out there. So how to reduce the extreme by adjusting weakness and strength. So this is especially good to approach the balance of strengths and weakness. And what is it you would like to balance? So we talked about the days before, we talked about what to change and what do you really want and what is it you want to create for others. So here it is, for really being honest with yourselves. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And what would you like to balance? Maybe some of your strengths you've been overemphasizing, and maybe of your weaknesses you were afraid of. So maybe like public speaking is one of your weaknesses. Come on, you can do something about that. You can learn, you can start going out there. You don't have to jump on a soapbox on the corner, but start speaking up for yourself and maybe for others. Whatever your character is, it might be easier for you to speak up for others. And then that's the way to go. And that's humility as well. So balancing your strengths and your weaknesses. So see where you can balance, where you're sometimes going over the top, taking yourself back a little bit, and where you're too scared or afraid and can go on top of it. Whoops. Okay. And on the Thursday, the 30th of January, we've got 20 observation. Wow, that works well, doesn't it? Viewing, contemplation, and the withholding. So how to challenge and organize your life and all that is connected to it. So all those days back there, you've got insights. You've got, what do you want to change? How do you want to serve? What's the bigger picture? And now it's about how to actually organize your life. And that is still withholding. So we're not going into action yet. It's about the bigger picture and how to progress. Maybe it's again going to your why. So organizing your life, strengths and weaknesses from the day before. What do you need to change in your daily life? Maybe even contemplate on that to conquer your weaknesses and to change that and to not go over the top. Where in your daily planning are you exhausting yourself? Where in your daily planning could you have a little bit more bringing your weaknesses forward? Like the talking, speaking in public. So where could you put that into your day? So contemplate on that. And then we're going to have on the day after, the 31st of January, the Friday, 42, increasing. So what is it you want to increase? How to multiply your own success by willingly sharing it with others. So, I love this saying, the rising tide lifts all the boats. So, you can share your knowing, your winning, how you got on top of your weakness with others, and then lift others. And you don't have to do that by selling it to them and like, no, no, no. Just saying, hey, the last days, I realized this and that, la la. And it's a very auspicious day, by the way, so it will be successful. I found this out. What are your thoughts here? Would that help you? How can I serve others? Don't forget that topic that we have. And yeah, oh, very good hours. I love it, especially afternoon and evening. Then we're having the Saturday. What happens on the Saturday? And that is quite interesting because it's 36 dimming light. And I know that a lot of you say, oh my God, it's dimming light, something, darkness is happening. No, 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 stop it. It's just brightness hiding. So maybe you talk to people. We talked about communicating and speaking public, for instance, but generally communicating. So maybe what happened is that one or the other got triggered by that, or you got negative feedback. So here, the Saturday is the day of the dimming light, brilliance injured or brightness hiding. I love brightness hiding much more. How to protect one's own core through acceptance when one's own development is blocked. So you started the development, you started talking to people, you started telling, oh, I want to change that. I think that is a weakness. I want to make it a strength, and so on. And maybe you got some feedback on that, which is kind of hurting, maybe, or is negative feedback, or is criticism, which is unnecessary. Other people should also lift you and support you in what you're doing. So it's about doing what is necessary, even when they don't bring joy. So sometimes it is necessary, if you need to protect yourself, to be honest to others and say, thank you for your advice, but I don't think this is helpful at the moment. This is the path I really want to go. But it also makes you think twice about who is really supporting you in the process of change. Who is supportive? Who is following you in your path and don't want to drag you onto their path? Something to think about, So how do you protect yourself in the darkness? By the acceptance of the here and now, just as it is. Because if you could do something about it, you would have already done it. So what is it you need to accept to succeed here? Maybe you need to accept that some of your friends or even family are not on the same path with you. Maybe you need to accept that something from the past is just not working anymore. So brightness hiding means, just for me, it just means sometimes we have to just retreat, go back, and say, well, this is me now. It's on them to accept it, here and now, as it is. Sometimes that's a hard discussion to have, or a hard retreat, but it is necessary because we're changing, and some people will not change with us. That's just how it is. And funny we should say that. Sunday, the 2nd of February, is number 13, fellowship, partnership. So on the Sunday, how every single one can develop their talents and capabilities in the powerful field of community. So by finding out who is with you on your path and who is not, you're creating this community. So maybe there are the same people as before. Maybe there are new people on the path in your community. Who do you want to have in your community? Don't forget, we say you are the 10 people that you surround yourself with, and that is so true. So look at every single one. Isn't that an amazing week? Look at every single person that is with you and see if they really match into your community. And that would be the work to do on the Sunday. So really finding out from the whole week, what is the bigger picture? Renewal inspiring, liberating you from stuff that doesn't work anymore, attracting the new and maybe different people, maybe the same people under different circumstances, who knows? Staying humble, observation, finding your why, and then increasing what you really want. Finding out what's dimming your light, where you need to be a little bit more in the hiding. And then creating your new community, your new environment, your new surrounding. That is the thing in the Feng Shui, isn't it? You're creating your environment, and that encompasses people. So maybe this week, week 5, is the week to start looking into who do you want to surround yourself with, and who does still live in the past and is throwing roses or stones at a picture of you that you are not anymore. A reality check for you and for others. Interesting week again, isn't it? Okay, guys. If you liked it, if you like what you've seen and heard, like it, comment, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And tell your friends, tell everyone. Here we are. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.